Morning, tens of thousands of mourners, including US President Donald Trump, have gathered at a stadium in Arizona for the funeral of conservative influencer Charlie Kirk. Let's go live to Rob Scott in Glendale, Arizona. Rob, it's an extraordinary turnout there. How is he being remembered?
Yeah, morning, Eddie. Well, first and foremost, the mourners here are remembering Charlie Kirk as a father of two little kids, a husband, and one of his friends actually just took to the stage behind me a short time ago, describing him as a martyr for the movement that he helped start. He started this organisation, Turning Point USA, which has really been credited with helping Donald Trump get re-elected by encouraging the youth of America to vote Republican. But look, this memorial is being held inside a stadium, the home of the Arizona Cardinals, and take a look. This stadium has a 70,000 seat capacity, and it is absolutely rammed. There is not a spare seat in this house. And there are still thousands of people outside waiting to get in. They can't get in. They've been sent to an overflow area, an arena just down the road, so they can take part today. It's not just ordinary mums and dads wanting to be here. There are also several who's who, basically, of the Republican Party. The White House has sent two presidential jets over here, carrying not only the president himself and the vice president, but basically the entire presidential succession line, all in one place. Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, set to speak at this event in a couple of hours. And I suppose the best way to describe this to an Australian audience really is to compare this to a state funeral.
11 days ago, my friend was martyred for using his voice to engage in peaceful dialogue. Charlie's assassin thought that he could steal and silence his voice by putting a bullet in his neck. In the words of Soren Kierkegaard, the tyrant dies and his rule is over. The martyr dies and his rule has just begun.
But it was his.
And so, look, we've already heard from Charlie Kirk's pastor, his school teacher, many of his friends speaking now. Donald Trump set to be the last to take the stage to remember the 31-year-old who was slain 11 days ago. Eddie.
All right, we'll have full coverage of that service throughout Sunrise. Thank you, Rob.